Oh, hang on. Let's go! Let's go! Boom! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today's Thena day in ABX, so I thought what better time than to not only try and see just how well she can do, but also to review how well she performs with a CTP of Rage and her 3-star artifact that I was lucky enough to get as a drop from the Epic Quest Deluxe pack. So this is sort of close to near max build type thing for Thena, and I think she performs really well. We're a little late here on the tier 3, but that's okay. And it's basically the same rotation I had been doing with an obelisk, but now that we have a Rage, we don't really have to worry about missing, and we can actually lay on the tier 3 later for some surprisingly powerful results, like upwards of 4 mil right off the rip. And I almost goofed that one up. I didn't have the 4th skill ready, but she gets it done regardless. So yeah, Thena's crushing it right now. ABX is not really a difficult game mode in terms of how you play mechanically, but it's more about having the optimal build, max build, cha-ching, credit card, etc., and then just executing your rotation as much to perfection as you can. And literally as I say that, I fail to cancel into her 3rd skill and miss out on a whole bunch of damage, because really getting that 2-5-4-3 combo is where so much of that juicy damage comes into play. Now it's a little bit risky here because we kind of have to front run the 4th skill. We needed to press 4 a little bit early there for the canceling. My canceling is not very good, I'll say that. And I should probably start with the 5 rather than the 2. Some of you guys correctly pointed that out in my video as well in the comment section, so I do appreciate that. Starting with the 5 because there's very few hits at the beginning of the 5, and then canceling a little bit faster out of the 3 into the 6 when I have it. I'm still not disciplined enough. I'm still going into 2 first, but that's okay. Let's see. He's gonna jump over to the middle here. Oh, he didn't, oh, there we go. I'm very lucky. The 6, her ultimate skill, has hits right at the beginning that paralyze. Otherwise, I would be kind of in a bad place. But, yeah, we're gonna clock over 9 mil, which is excellent. And this is on my first run. I could obviously clean this up and do better. We're actually gonna go above 9 mil here, it looks like. Oh, well above 9 mil. 9.2 is not bad. And it could have been faster. We're going to continue with the high-end content because honestly, Thena can go very high. 9.3 million is pretty good for ABX. That leaves me at rank 328 for now. I'm about 30 million points exactly, so it's not bad. Could be better, could be worse. But let's check out the build here before we go into some other high-end content. She also performs so well. I just want to say, although I do have a Rage on her, she performs so well with an obelisk. She was able to do stage 35 or 39 of Mephisto, and I'll show you that exact stage with a Rage, but she was able to do that with an obelisk even before I had her artifact. But I do have her artifact. It has the right instinct, so it's giving her the full 40% order rather than 20, or not 40%, but 40 order rather than 20 of the justice, chaos, or destruction, I think. And then it's also giving her that passive for 10% ignore dodge, which is only really important against Null, Quicksilver, or Corvus. And then 10% increased damage to villains, which is delicious, right? Just really nice extra buff. That's basically an extra striker for you if you think of it that way. It's really nice. We still have the uniform Mythic. I believe the last time we were here, we had it Mythic already, and we have basically just the ideal roles that you would look for. And then we've pumped her. Well, she's got 9 Odin's Blessings now. You can see there I still have 3 open slots. No way. Spider-Man No Way Home is not that far away. We're not that far away from seeing who the holiday uniforms are, whether they're Rocket and Gamora or someone else. But I just kind of feel like I don't want to part ways with these. I have these physical attack Odin's Blessings just yet, so that's why I'm kind of holding on to them. Thank you, but no thank you. Mystery Bob is creepy, but yeah, the rest of the build is pretty straightforward. We got rank 5 type enhancement, overdrive stage 12, and that's it. So we are clocking in at a rank 443 Thena, and just under 50,000 physical attack with my cards, which then calculates up to 60,000 when you consider her lead. So now let me show you how special she is and how she's actually stronger / faster than Luna against Mephisto. This is the team that I've actually been using for Luna as the main damage dealer against Mephisto stage 39. Now they're both leadership ability characters, Thena and Luna, so they both take full advantage of White Fox. But at one point during my fight the other day, I canceled out, or I switched out of Luna, I should say, into Thena in the second phase, and I did a few rotations, and I was like, whoa, Thena's actually faster and is dealing more damage than Luna. So I realized that. So I wanted to show you guys. I know this is a Athena showcase, and I'm playing with Luna at the moment, but let me show you guys, okay? So yeah, we get to the first phase at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The first phase being like the first rage outburst meter. Luna's pretty slow, so we lose about 10 seconds here, 11 seconds running. And then she pops her tier 3. And right about here, so right at about the 45-second mark, Luna triggers Mephisto's transition into his next phase. I'm going to take the exact same team here. Again, Thena lead. We've got the White Fox support buff, or support passive, because they're teammates, whatever. Not support passive, but team up bonus. But just use Thena this time. Just instead of using Luna, just use Thena. You wouldn't think, right? Like, Luna has type advantage, and okay, to a smaller extent, universals have increased damage to blast, combat, and speed. So it's not the complete opposite, like comparing a speed versus a blast to a combat versus a blast. It's not quite there, and it's even better than blast versus blast, right? So technically speaking, yes, universals should have that second place in damage. But just check this out, man. She's got a rage. I believe Luna has a rage now as well. The only real difference here is that Luna does not have an artifact, but we also know that Luna's artifact is not good. So it kind of goes in two directions. I mean, it's kind of moot, I should say. Because, yeah, Luna doesn't have her artifact, but Luna's artifact is actually not good. Now, we get there at the same 30-second mark as Luna did, right? We get as many hits in, and we trigger the Rage Outburst as well. But yeah, she's going to be as good, if not gooder. Can we save the tier? We can't save the tier 3, okay. Look at that! I did not expect that! She's as good or better than Luna. Now, there's a little bit of, you know, it really depends on maybe who you like playing more, but she's got a rage. We've established that. I'm pretty sure I switched my Luna back to a rage, or maybe she has a judgment. I'm not 100% sure. No, she has a judgment. So judgment, we know, has much more synergy with Pierce than rage does. It's like, right? So if you were to give them the same CTP, i.e. rage, Luna would be far behind Thena, far behind. Which just goes to show you how insane her rework was, that she can now punch up and do stage 39 of Mephisto like that with White Fox. Let's go ahead and finish off that fight and see how fast she clocks in. All right, there we go. We're in phase 2 now. Took a few tries here. One thing that I did not expect and I kind of took for granted was that although Thena does seem to have more damage than Luna, she also definitely takes more damage than Luna, or seems to take more damage because she doesn't heal nearly as much as Luna does. We kind of goofed up the rotation here, but we're all right. Despite a small error there in our rotation, we're still pretty good. And unlike Luna, Thena is fast as the Dickens, which is great. So we're fast on time, and we're also fast on the movement speed. We just need to make up for some HP lost. That's really the only difference here. Luna is going to heal for a heck of a lot more HP. And if I could ever press the third skill, I would be in a great position here. I'm gonna pop the 6 and rocket off all those bars of damage. Get the heal. Oh man, sub 2 minutes. on the first 2 phases is really, really good. Gonna pop this here. Now we want to skip this purple line phase. We're not gonna skip it. I'm gonna have to be a little bit clever with our co-op skill. Okay, there we go. Now pop this here. Can we get this in under 2 minutes? Nice. We're gonna get stunned here. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we can get this in another 2 minutes. Darn. Like with 2 minutes remaining, I mean. I'm gonna pop the 6. We may get interrupted by his phase change, or we may just squeak in an extra 2.5 bars of damage. Nice. I'm loving this, dude. The buff for Thena was awesome and so well deserved. All right, we gotta get out of our way here. We're close, but we'll play it safe. She can do it in 2 minutes. I think if I clean up my run a little bit, if we didn't have that one mishap, we're so close. Look at this. We're 9 seconds off. That's awesome. And Luna wasn't doing anything there. So she solo carries this with a quote-unquote suboptimal CTP. You could go even faster with a CTP of energy or a CTP of destruction, maybe a mighty destruction even. That would be nuts. Last but not least, though, let's check how she does against Null. Stage 29 is not the highest Null stage ever, but we are going to hopefully do this really fast because we are using double supports, using Cersei and White Fox. I wanted to give Thena the full 9 yards and really push it and see, like, for example, can we skip a cage phase? Yeah, let's go. Look at her go. Look at this. This is special, dude. We have not crushed Null like this in time. Let's go. Let's go. 30-second phase 1. And the thing that I love here is the CTP of Rage is now the underdog. I mean, Thena aside here, we're focusing a little bit too much on the CTP, but it's true, right? Because everybody's like, okay, but what can the energy do for me? What is the judgment going to do for me? What is, you know, the mighty destruction going to do for me? Everyone's just like sleeping on Rage at this point, and rightfully so. You know, it hasn't been reforged, and it's also missing the big boy synergy. But bro, like, look at this, Shang-Chi. I know Sean is watching this clear right now, and he's smiling. He's like, yeah, do it up, dude, do it up. Make the CTP of Rage proud, dog. But yeah, Athena is just crushing it right now. She's spanking this dude. Oh, hang on. Let's go! Let's go! Boom! Skip the dragon phase, right in your face, boy. What was that? Can we go 100-second challenge? Can we go 100-second challenge? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom. That was sick. 91 seconds. Double support absolutely obliterated the stage. Veins in my neck popping if I had them to pop. Whew. That was crazy. That is what I was talking about. I wasn't really feeling that kind of a rush and that kind of like raw savage damage against Mephisto, but she definitely has that against Null. And actually, she's going as fast as Luna with a handicap. I just didn't realize that. I can put you, maybe some of you in the comments were yelling at me while I was doing that run. She can go way faster. And the whole thing that I said about her survivability being an issue because she heals less than Luna, Cersei covers that completely. Well, Cersei covers that at least halfway because of the debuff support. So no doubt in my mind, if I do, can she do the 100-second challenge on stage 39 Mephisto? That's my next question. Let's find out. So imagine she goes from cruising 100-second challenge to cruising the other one on 29 and 39, and it's the exact same team, so it's not like you have to build other characters for it. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Oh yeah, bud. Imagine, bud. She's probably gonna need to get him off here, though. you know what I'm trying to say. Come on. Come on. We gotta skip the. Oh, did we skip it? Yeah, we skipped it. Okay, good. We had to skip that. I don't know if we can get it, but maybe we'll be close here. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We gotta go full throttle. I can't pay attention to tornadoes and rage meters and all this stuff. Well, actually, there we had to trigger his rage meter because otherwise we don't really have a choice. But we need to go here. He's gonna cutscene me. No cutscene, eh? I goofed up the rotation a little bit. We're not gonna make it, eh? Oh, bro, she's just a little bit slow, man. She's just a little bit slow. That's what they used to say about me in school. He's just a little bit slow. No, I'm just kidding. But dang, dude. She can't do it, eh? She can't quite do it. I was maybe hoping for too much. Well, okay. Hang on. She can't do it with a rage. She can't do it with a rage. Let's let's take a second and appreciate that we're getting this done with the quote-unquote subpar PvE World Boss Legend CTP, the unreforgeable, right? Synergyless rage. We're just gonna ignore the stuns because we can. So well, okay, she sped up her clear by almost a minute, right? Instead of finishing it, did I finish at 151? It was just over 3 minutes. So she was just over 2 minutes there. She was 2 minutes and 12 seconds or 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Anywho, that was fast. And I still have 3% pierce that I could get to. So I could get to 25 pierce, which I'm not at yet. And on top of that, that's with a rage, man. I know some of you guys are like annoyed of me saying it so many times in the video, and I apologize, but at the same time, there's no synergy. Whereas there's like an insane synergy with energy and maybe even mighty destruction. Obviously, she can't work with the judgment because she doesn't do elemental damage, but I think if she's that close with a rage, she can definitely clear it with a regular energy, not even reforged, dog. But that's what we'll test out next because she's absolutely blowing me out of the water. Giggity. Stage 39, almost like it's nothing. Stage 29, actually like it's nothing. ABX 9 to 10 million, easy. All of that with an unreforged CTP, missing a few Odin's Blessings, and missing a bit more Pierce. Man, she's the real deal. Definitely worthy of one of the best Universal's heroes in the game right now, especially for PvE. Is she one of the PvE queens? Is she top 5 PvE? Does this compete with Loki and Supergiant? Yo, is she competing with Supergiant? I don't know. Maybe. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.